Right now, across the UK, there are over 85,000 children in care. So what happens when those children grow up and are left to take their first steps out into the big wide world?
Suzanne and her 4 siblings were in and out of care as children. With a troubled background at home, her childhood was anything but fun and carefree. Suzanne is now 22.
We've been in and out of care like all my life. Me and my brother, there's only 11 months between us, so we were like quite close, so we would always go out and get into trouble together. And Mum would just leave us. We had to like, feed ourselves and clothe ourselves.
As things at home became unmanageable, Suzanne felt she had nowhere to turn.
To be honest, that was the worst time in my life.
Just when Suzanne thought there was no light at the end of the tunnel, she found a place that offered her the support she so desperately needed.
Suzanne came here to the Dean and Cauvin Trust, which looks after young people after they've been in care and helps them build a bridge to adult life.
The trusts are the ones that help us, show us the way of life and show us that you can make a good life. You can go to college, you can go and get a job, you can make your life better. Just because you've had a bad life, sometimes you have to get over what's happened and try and forget and then look at the positives. They encourage you to go and do something with your life.
The Trust provides an aftercare service that carries on working with the teenagers long after they've left residential care. Richard Costigan is the team leader.
Why do kids who've been in care need your help?
Nobody's ready for taking on the responsibility of their own tenancy at 16, 17 years of age. And I think it's a massive challenge for young people to be able to actually cope with those level of responsibilities while they're going through all other life-changing things.
17-year-old Sammy went into care as a teenager after her home life became impossible. She's now bringing up her own baby, and being at the Trust means everything to her.
Well, before it just seemed like I had no future, but now that I've moved on and to here, it's changed me completely. I know what I want in my future, I want my own house, and hopefully I have a stable job for me and my child, and yeah, just a good future hopefully.
Chris, who is 16, was having a tough time at home before he came to the Trust.
I was always getting in the trouble with my mum and the police. Now going into college, still seeing my family, and hopefully to move on to my own flat.
The success stories that we're now seeing with the aftercare service being in place and the funding that we get from people like Children in Need just really does make us feel it's a job worth doing.
Suzanne now mentors at the Trust, and she wants her children's lives to be very different from her own.
And I'm going to make my life different, and my kids, I'm going to be helping them go to university. I'm going to be helping them do whatever they need. I'm going to have a good job. Wait, 10 years' time. Watch me, 10 years' time.
I will.